We're also learning more this evening in the case of that American soldier who allegedly put on those night vision goggles and went door to door in that Afghan village, murdering families. We now know the name of the American soldier and new hints tonight at just how his lawyer plans to defend him. So let's turn right to ABC's Martha Raddatz in our Washington bureau tonight. Martha, what are you learning?
David, ABC News can identify the soldier as Staff Sergeant Robert Bales, 38 years old. He will likely be officially charged with 16 counts of murder tomorrow, but tonight we are learning a great deal more about him. If Staff Sergeant Bales gunned down 16 innocent civilians, as he is accused of doing, one can only ask, what happened to this soldier? Listen to this quote from an Army release from 2007 about a battle in which Bales took part to recover a downed helicopter. Bales said, "I've never been more proud to be a part of this unit than that day, for the simple fact that we discriminated between the bad guys and the non-combatants, and then afterward ended up helping the people that 3 or 4 hours before were trying to kill us. I think that's the real difference between being an American as opposed to being a bad guy, someone who puts his family in harm's way like that." Bales has been deployed 4 times and didn't want to go back to Afghanistan, according to his new civilian attorney, who has already hinted at a defense strategy.
We cannot confirm that there is PTSD. But that may be an issue.
John Henry Brown says Bales was wounded twice during his 4 deployments, a brain injury from a vehicle rollover, and another wound so serious part of his foot was removed. Brown says the day before the murders, the soldier witnessed a friend get his leg blown off. More than 75,000 soldiers have been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder in the last decade.
A mitigating circumstance that could cause a jury to determine that the death penalty is not appropriate.
The soldier is one of 65,000 who have deployed at least 4 times. There are no reliable statistics from how many have snapped, but from this soldier's own base in Washington state, a string of violent acts. And David, there are hundreds of veterans who have killed themselves in recent years.
And Martha, while we have you, I know you're following another major development tonight. We all remember those images of Osama bin Laden's compound, and now amidst all the evidence discovered, reports of a plan to target President Obama.
Exactly. There's some fascinating detail from a Washington Post columnist who was just shown documents from the bin Laden compound, which said that bin Laden wanted to kill President Obama by striking Air Force One. He said that Vice President Biden would then take over, and bin Laden said he is, quote, totally unprepared for that post, which will lead the U.S. into a crisis. But David, officials believe all of this was just bluster.
All right, Martha Raddatz on both fronts tonight. Martha, our thanks to you.